beating world-class renowned players. I mean, Arslan he's racking up Evo wins at this time.
Yeah.
Right? He's that dude. Massive win. But also, I think you're forgetting your performance enhancing drug there. You took a shot. You don't think that was a bit of a contributing factor? Are you here endorsing alcohol as a PED to get through these brackets?
I would never tell somebody to drink before their bracket match, but I would be remiss to say that I am unfortunately closer to Jamie than I would like. Apparently there's a threshold where I power up. And I did it because I just felt doomed, and I was like, man, I'm not playing well today. This is not my tournament. At least let me have some fun, hang out with the homies, whatever, get a drink. It turned out in that moment, it worked really well for my gameplay. So would I endorse it? Absolutely not. Does it work for me? Unfortunately, yes.
Well, hold on. What was the drink of choice? Maybe you can get endorsed.
It was a Johnny Walker Black.
Johnny Walker, come on!
Yeah.
We got a big market opportunity here in the FGC. The number one performance enhancing drink, Johnny Walker Black.
Yeah, Red Bulls for the champs and Johnny Walker for the champ slayers, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I don't know if I've actually drank before a major bracket, but I definitely have felt the inclination, like, hey, maybe if I'm nervous, I should just take a shot or two. Like I honestly think there might be something to that, because so many people second guess their decision making in fighting game events, and that hesitation is death. Like that is, I think, one of the biggest issues with really strong players who don't quite put it all together for the win. It's nerves. It's really just like not committing to an option and or playing too scared. Like obviously sometimes you go for the gusto and it gets you killed, but I would argue for a class of players, it's more often them not committing to options that ends up getting them killed.
And you know what's interesting is that was a moment where I kind of realized it's not just nerves. I'd done so much content where I analyze and I talk and I watch and I think. That does not translate to combat. It's useful to learn lessons that help you in combat, but the act of fighting another person, video game, but the act of fighting another person is way faster than any kind of analysis can go. So it was not just the culmination of kind of my lessons, but also the culmination of training to be a competitor more than being an analyst, right? That it's a completely different skill set, which may seem obvious to some people, but I think it was definitely surprising to me how you could be a thinker, you could be an analyst, and it would not get into your play unless you directly trained to be a player. And that distinction, I think, is probably, at least for me, I underestimated how big of a distinction that was.
Hopefully you enjoyed that trash talk or extra trashy clip. If you want to see the full episode that clip came from, go ahead and click the link right over here. Otherwise, YouTube thinks you might enjoy this video right here. And for the trashiest amongst you, we get the merch right over there.